Hi, niaje Kennedy Kenei hapa. So there's this thing I like to talk about kidogo. It's about the maandamano. So of late in Kenya, we are say to July, we've experienced a lot of maandamano. Like, and I'm not going to argue whether it's valid or not. That's debatable. But just the idea of the solution, as in, we've been diagnosing our problems with the same solution. And it's time we acknowledge that solution I work and we move on and wait for 2027 to bring in a new set of leaders to do what we think needs to be done. Like, we have to come to that conclusion at some point, because every time maandamano happens, we hear statistics of people who died, and it's becoming people are normalizing that, and it's not normal. There's nothing normal about that, and we need to acknowledge that the value of life matters. And yeah, we all make mistakes, but it's what we do after the mistake that matters. Like, for example, you might say this guy must go or that guy must go, but you are not acknowledging that you made a mistake in making them be in the position they are in. So you should reflect first and acknowledge where the root cause began. Like, this idea of going back and forth on the street, like, the street is not where the problem is. The problem is with the people. Like, you should reflect first. Ensure you are aware of the mistake you made before you start pointing to what other people's mistakes are. Because it's like hypocrisy in a way, when you're going pointing fingers, amefanya, but you're not acknowledging nilifanya hii na hii ndo hii ikakuja ikafanyika. Like, there is always an action reaction in everything. So this idea, I'm just putting this idea out. Like, we've been going for maandamano for a while, and the message has been sent. Receivers received it. It's now time we reflect on what you're going to do to come 2027, because decisions of leaderships are made in 5 year consecutive, after 5 years, every 5 years. So it's like, yeah, we can regret the decision. We all, actually, even me, I've made some mistakes. I regret them. I tried fixing them. I tried, for example, uh, I'm not going to give an example, but let's say for example, you remove a tooth and you think about putting it back, like you regret removing it, but you can't, because those are some of the mistakes that cannot be reversed. So what you can do is accept the mistake has been made and think about what to do next. But this idea of blaming, and not acknowledging where the mistake began, then you'll always just be going in circles. And this is just the truth for what it is. And these are my 2 cents. And I hope it's useful to you. Kama it's useful, enda kwa YouTube, Kennedy Kenei, hit that subscribe, hit that like, enda kwa all my socials, fanya the same. And see you on the next one. Have a nice one.